Well, hello world, welcome. I'm just doing an inviting. I'm gonna make lemon meringue pie real fast, because I've got most of it ready to go, and this is about to tip over on me. Okay, why are we doing that? That's not good. My little tripod is wanting to tip. I'm really not wanting it to fall off the counter here. Come on. Okay, there we go. I'm not wanting this angle either. All right, I think we got it now. Okay, so I have sugar and flour and cornstarch and salt in my pan. I'm going to add a cup and a half of water, and then I'm going to stir. The thing is, I want that turned. There we go. Okay. The light's actually blinding me, and that's not really what I'm wanting. I'm going to stir. A friend of mine said, "Are you going to come on and bake tonight?" And I don't know if she's actually going to be in here, because she's not feeling well. But I said I would. So I came back to it. You can always watch it later if you missed it. Alright, so I'm going to stir. I'll get my directions here. After I do, then I'm going to the egg yolks. Right. I just got to bring this to a boil. Got my pie crust ready. Lemon meringue pie. This is my mom's favorite. I'm pretty much making this for Sunday dinner tomorrow. So it's late night. Very late night. It's 12 something. It was 11 something last time I looked. It's 12 something. Time flies. Whether you're having fun or not. That's the new saying right now. I just made it up. Time flies whether you're having fun or not. And here we go. So right now it just kind of looks like white pudding is pretty much what I'm making. Sugar pudding, that's all this is. There's no flavor. Sugar, flour, cornstarch, and salt. This is the base of homemade lemon meringue. It's really very easy. It just takes a couple steps. I'm just waiting for it to boil. Oh, my refrigerator just kept making all that rattle noise. Good. My refrigerator's been rattling for a while. It's really annoying. When they first put that refrigerator in, here it goes, it's boiling. Let me turn it down. To stir it for 2 minutes. When they first put the refrigerator in, made all kind of knocking noises, like, I cannot hear. I'm like, who's in there? Somebody is in the refrigerator. I'm gonna take it off the heat for a minute because it's really thick. Who is knocking? There's rats in there? Never could figure that out. Okay, so then I'm gonna take this. I know that's not 2 minutes, but it's thick. It's as thick as it's gonna get. If it's gonna get any thicker, I'm actually gonna take this over here. So I have 4 egg yolks right there, and I am going to temper them. So what that means is I'm going to take some of this really super hot mixture and add just a little into the egg yolks while stirring. There you are. So first I'm going to mix these up. This keeps your egg yolks from cooking and just becoming scrambled eggs. I'm going to scoop some of this hot stuff up. This is like absolutely piping hot. And it will shock your eggs and cook them if you just pour your eggs into them. So you got to kind of sneak it in. pretty much what you're doing, sneaking it in. Add a little bit more. Then stir that. And this just like gently warms the eggs so they don't get overwhelmed with the heat. I'll do some more. I don't really know how much to do. You just do it till they get warm. Maybe a couple spoonfuls. This is pretty hot stuff, so I do it quite a bit. Until I get quite a bit of it in there. Then, once you get them warm, trying to get the extra stuff off the edge, you can, let's do this, pretty much pour it into your hot stuff and stir. I need to move this over here. This is a wet towel. If you like coil up a wet towel like that, it's a dish towel, it will keep your dish from just going all over the place. Kind of anchors it down. Put the rest of it in. Oops. Put that in. That is some thick stuff. So you need a little bit of muscle, which I don't have a little bit of muscle to this. It'll give you some though. I'll put it back on the heat a little. I don't need this towel anymore. Some water in this dish so that egg doesn't, dry and get hardened in there. There. All right, stir this around. Then, I just have it on low heat. After we add our egg yolks, then we're going to stir in the butter. This is 3 tablespoons of butter. And I'm going to stir that until it's melted. That makes it real nice and glossy. Gives it a real great texture. So my oven is now preheated to 325. So you're just going to stir this butter around in here till it melts. And that's pretty hot. You know what? I still don't have this aimed right, do I? There you go. I forgot to put it back over there when I moved it. So I have the 3 tablespoons of butter in here. And it gets easier to stir when you put this in too. Turn off the heat. Put this back over here one more time. It's just about melted. And then I'm going to add, now it tells you to add lemon zest. And if you don't want to add lemon zest because you don't want to bother to zest a lemon, or you don't want them little zest pieces in there, you can use lemon extract instead. And that's what I usually do. It's so much faster and easier. It has so much lemon flavor. And you add 1.5 teaspoons of lemon extract. I'm going to put that in. Lemon extract is really strong. 1, 2, 3. That's 1 teaspoon. Okay, stir that in. And then I'm going to add the lemon juice. I squeezed 1/2 cup of lemon juice. Have that over here, and I'm going to pour it through a strainer. Sometimes you have little bits of seed in it. Okay. Then this will make it a little soupy. Start, so you have to stir this gently so you don't slush. Then we're going to pour this in our pie plate and put meringue on it, which I already made the meringue. 4 egg whites, half a cup of sugar. I think it had a half or a quarter. Was it a quarter teaspoon of cream of tartar? And a teaspoon of vanilla. Stirring. Okay, just about done here. Ooh, look how shiny glossy that is. Looks so good. All right, there we go. Here's our filling. Lemon. Tasty. Okay. Now I buy the frozen pie crust. You can make your own if you want, or you can do the refrigerated, whatever you like. I just like this because it's so fast and easy, and you know, I'm perfectly happy with it. It tastes good to me. So I pre-bake it a little bit. So I do not like unbaked pie crust at all. You get that soggy pie crust in the bottom. Ugh. It didn't somehow ever bake. So if you pre-bake it a little, just till it's not raw anymore, then you won't have that problem. I figured that out a long time ago. I pretty much just do that all the time. Even though you may have recipes that tell you to turn the thing up for a while and then turn it down, sometimes I don't have to do that anymore. And it will still be raw. So, I'm like, I'm done with this nonsense. It's called par bake. I par bake pie crust. And if you're worried the crust will get too brown later, cover it with foil. Because it will, the pie crust will dry extra when you par bake. Okay, here's my meringue. I do it till stiff peaks, meaning, see how it's like, it won't move. It makes peaks and it holds peaks. They stay. I'm going to get a spatula. And usually what I do, just kind of do my own thing, I put it around the outside edge first. Ooh, this one is full of air, boy. Ooh, it got it full of air. Look at, you know why? It's because it must be because I put the cream of tartar in it. I don't always do that, but this thing is like nothing but air. I don't think I've ever made one this airy before. It's going to be a light one, boy. So what I do, since I don't want my crust to overbake, is I put the meringue over the crust a little bit. Since I've par baked it. But I'm going to bake this at 325, which is kind of low. Seriously, look how dry this meringue is. So foamy. So I go around the outside so you do want it to touch your crust, because sometimes your meringue will shrink. And you don't want it to shrink and pull away from your crust. So you want to kind of at least touch your crust. And I usually go over the crust so it doesn't over brown, since I've already baked it. So I'm sort of compensating for that. Rather than cover it with foil, have to mess with that and mess up my meringue, pull the foil off the meringue, I just cover it with foil. I just sort of do my own thing. And if it's not the proper way or something, I don't care. I do what works for me. I am not a professional baker. I'm a home baker. Therefore, I can do what I want. And if it works for me, then it does. If I was trying to win a baking contest or get a job in a fancy bakery or something, then I would do it their way. Then I take the rest and put it in the middle. And I will guarantee you this will be good. Okay. So you're just going to kind of brown your meringue in the oven because the filling is cooked. I don't really need to cook the filling, and I've kind of pre-done the crust. So I'm going to do just patting it with this, and it makes little peaks. Last time I did this, my mom was like, "Oh, that looks so cute." So I do this now. You do have to be careful with this. Making these little peaks is that they will brown faster than the rest. And if you're not careful, you'll get little black peaks. So I try not to make them real high. You can make them real high. You can make these real high fancy things, but then they just get black from the oven. And I don't like that because then you're eating charcoal. So now if that's your favorite part, you go ahead. But I am making tiny little peaks so they don't overcook. There we go. Into the oven. 325. How many minutes? 25 minutes? Oh, was that right? Oh, I looked at the wrong one. 18 minutes. Nope, it takes 18. We're going to check it in 18 minutes. I had originally written 25 and then said 18, so it must be done at 18. Okay, there we go. I hope you enjoyed that, and make yourself some lemon meringue pie. Have a good night. Bye.